We got another big-time slate of games this week. The Sunshine State is back in action, and it features the game of the week between number 12 Miami Central and number 2 IMG Academy. The other top 25 matchup this weekend features number 6 St. John Bosco traveling to DC to take on number 17 St. John's. And in total, 9 teams from our excellent 25 rankings presented by the Army National Guard will be featured among the top 10 games. We got to start down in Florida though, and Miami Central is trying to arguably get the best back-to-back wins in high school football history. They rolled into Las Vegas and beat Bishop Gorman, and now they're trying to get another huge road win against number 2 IMG Academy. The Ascenders have already knocked off 2 nationally ranked teams in 2017 and are going for their 3rd straight on Friday night. Both teams are absolutely loaded with D1 talent. There's not going to be a game this weekend that features more. The Rockets are led by 4-star running back James Cook, who showed just how good he was, rushing for nearly 200 yards and 2 touchdowns against Bishop Gorman. And IMG has a boatload of studs led by 5-star defensive end Xavier Thomas, 4-star DB Brendan Radley-Hiles, and 2019 Alabama commit Trey Sanders leading the way in the backfield. This will be the first game in 3 weeks for IMG and first contest for Miami Central since their 24-20 win against Bishop Gorman 2 weeks ago. The other marquee matchup this week is going down between SoCal Power St. John Bosco and DC Power St. John's. The Braves are hoping this road trip goes a little better than their last one when they lost to number 3 St. Thomas Aquinas 9-3 in overtime. The Cadets are hoping they can even up their record against the Golden State. They let a double-digit second-half lead slip away against De La Salle. St. John's bounced back strong though and knocked off a very good St. Joseph regional team 42-25. And St. John Bosco, they've been rolling since that season-opening loss. They have won 3 in a row, outscoring the opposition 163-31. The number 1 team in the country, Mater Dei, heads up north to Levi Stadium to take on the boys from the 209 St. Mary's. The Monarchs have proven their number 1 spot in the rankings, and it showed last week in a 62-14 win over a very good New Jersey team, Bergen Catholic. JT Daniels is one of the best quarterbacks in all of high school football. He has one of the best offensive lines to go with some of the best playmakers in the country. 5-star wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown made his 2017 debut last week, and all he did was ball for 9 receptions, 147 yards, and 3 touchdowns in 1 half. St. Mary's was dealt some tough news in their season opener. Sophomore quarterback Noah May suffered a shoulder injury and is most likely out for the year, but they still have some studs led by Dusty Frampton. The senior running back is coming off a 336-yard performance and 4-touchdown game in a 42-21 win over Cosumnes Oaks. South Florida is one of the best areas in the country when it comes to high school football, if not the best, and they got a big-time matchup going down between Miami Northwestern and Booker T. Washington. Northwestern is just outside of the top 25, and Booker T was a drop touchdown and missed field goal away from knocking off number 12 Miami Central earlier this season. This game features 2 of the best quarterbacks in the state with Tutu Atwell and Daniel Richardson under center. Atwell is a 2018 Louisville commit, and he might be undersized, but he is one of the most efficient and one of the most exciting quarterbacks to watch. Richardson is big time too. Him and future Florida Gator Tyquan Thornton are one of the best QB wide receiver duos in the state. Things don't get any easier for number 20 South Point this week. They're coming off a 33-27 win against one of Georgia's best, Buford, and now they have to face arguably the best team from North Carolina, Shelby. Both teams are undefeated so far here in 2017, and get your popcorn ready for this matchup. South Point's 4-star athlete Darion Kendrick has been one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and he is going up against the quarterback on Shelby's defense, 4-star inside linebacker Dax Holyfield. A primetime Cincinnati matchup is going down between number 14 St. Xavier and Archbishop Moeller. St. X is a perfect 4-0 this year thanks to a comeback win against Coleraine a few weeks ago, and Moeller is hoping the second time around against a top 25 team goes a little better. They had a 17-0 lead on number 15 Trinity, but couldn't hold on and ended up losing 38-30, and this will be the 18th matchup between these two since 2004. St. X has won the last 2 and have won 9 of the past 17. You know the Trinity League is big time when 3 teams alone are being featured in this week's top 10 games. Santa Margarita is 4-0 so far this year, and they are going for its biggest win of the season against number 23, Mission Viejo. Viejo's defense stepped up big time last week in a 12-7 hard-fought win over Long Beach Poly. 2018 UCLA commit Elijah Griffin made the biggest play of the game, intercepting 2018 Florida commit Matt Corral and taking it back to the house. Then Ryan Kennedy sealed the deal with this interception in the end zone. It was one of 4 INTs for the Diablo defense against one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Things don't get any easier for Narbonne. They lost big against number 8 Corona Centennial last week and now have to face a top 25 team again this week in the Aloha State. St. Louis was the newest member to the excellent 25 rankings presented by the Army National Guard after handing Punahou its first loss of the season with a 49-13 victory. So far this season, the boys from the 808 have outscored the opposition 203-20 through its first 4 games. The final 2 contests feature the states of New Jersey and Texas. Bergen Catholic and Paramus Catholic start off league play this week, and neither one wants to start the year 0-1 in one of the toughest leagues in the country. Klein Collins and Atascocita both started the year off with wins. KC beat a very talented Houston Lamar team, and Atascocita doubled up Klein Oaks with a 24-12 dub. This game features 2 of the best players in the class of 2019. Klein Collins' Isaiah Spiller is one of the best running backs in all of Texas, and Atascocita's 5-star offensive tackle Kenyon Green, a LSU commit, is the number 10 overall recruit in the class of 2019.